This episode is sponsored by Saytown Hip Hop. Make sure you check out their 210 music chart featuring artists like Future Relic, Diversity, Solo The, and more. Check them out on all social media at Saytown Hip Hop.
I really need to find my way. I'm on the grind, all kinds of ways. Steady in motion. Y'all just some hypocrites. I don't be feeling your wave. No, I ain't innocent. That's why I need a new way. Cause counting the Benjamins can't be the only way. If it ain't middle fingers to foes, I don't be flipping birds. Get it.
You know I'm a boss if you checking facts. You know I've been on since the Cabbage Patch. If your music don't hit, then don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you ask. You know I'm a boss if you checking facts. You know I've been on since the Cabbage Patch. And if your music don't hit, then don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you ask. Yo, it's your girl DJ BabyBlueDiamond. We have D in his absent and T1 in his absent. They're not here because it's ladies' night. We have the ladies in the building. We're going to have some dope topics to talk about. We're not going to bash you men too hard. We're going to try to be good. Keep it a little PG, 13, rated R. We'll see. We're going to have everyone introduce themselves and tell them a little bit about you. Starting to my right, we have Bree.
Yes, I'm Bree. Single, nearly single. I'm an EMT part-time and an office manager, and I'll be on the ambulance full-time in January.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just because she's newly single do not mean hop into the DMs.
No.
Nope.
I mean, she said that for a reason. Just
Oh, well.
Just kidding.
Just give her like a month or so before you do it.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
I'm Tamara. I'm half of the dope-ass female duo Black Girl Dojo, formerly known as Queen and Invention. And I'm a local hairstylist, but what we do on our pod is we just talk about everything. We cover everything. It's nothing untouched with us. So, yeah. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
And I'm Marie. So I work actually for a mortgage lender. I'm a processor, kind of junior underwriting, and we are Black Girl Dojo, and I actually still run the food reviews on Queen and Brunchin.
How'd you get started with the food reviews?
We were bored, pretty much.
Basically.
Yeah.
Not because you like to eat.
I mean,
Well, that too, but.
that's a given. But yeah, no, we were like bored. We went to Sangria on the Berg,
That was our first one.
and we were like, we should record this.
Mm-hmm.
And we did. And then we just started making videos. And that was already almost 2 years ago already.
Yeah.
Make sure you go ahead and check out her Instagram. It's on and popping. All the best and blessed food places is out there.
Yeah.
What made you want to come to EMT?
I'm just interested in all the gore and stuff like that.
I see blood and I pass out. I'm good.
And it's just always been the medical field for me. I've been in the medical field since 2008, so that's it. That's all that's ever mattered.
Damn, I graduated high school in 2008. Took my age. Oh, dang, you old.
I mean, we all been
Speaking of
We all was the same age.
I'm getting better with time. I ain't old.
Now, as you mentioned earlier, we're not going to go into detail. She's newly single-ish because she said she was dating. I feel like dating relationships, same thing. They
Nah,
say
I'm
it's
single.
different.
I've been
She
single
done dating.
2
She
years
done
single.
dating.
She's done dating.
I am done
And
dating.
she's single as well. When I was going to start
And my
this,
DMs are open. Okay.
I was going to start this
Just saying.
podcast. Well, I did kind of start it, but it kind of stopped. It was a sex podcast called Holations. And our main thing is it takes 90 days to become a hoe. And not really a hoe as in out there sleeping with people, but 90 days to get over your comeback. So the first month of a breakup, you're in the phase where you crying, you sad, you just broke up, you're going through your feelings. Second month is where you get your comeback. You go back to the gym, you start dressing sexy, and then third month you put yourself out there. You think that's true, or does it take longer than that for a comeback? Or shorter than that?
I don't know.
Some women come back in 2 weeks. Next day.
I think it just depends on, like, the relationship. You know, like, how long was y'all together?
How it ended, what
Yeah,
happened.
like, I mean, 3 months and y'all was together for like 10 years. Baby girl, you need to sit down for a little while. Come on now, you ain't ready. Like,
Well, I don't think
focus
that's
on
right.
yourself.
I don't know.
a little longer.
She could have known that it was like
Over.
it was just over.
And
like
just stayed, right?
yeah, like maybe there was kids, maybe there was other things. So I don't necessarily think you could put a.
Would you ever stay in a relationship for the sake of the kids, even if they're not yours, but you seen them grown up?
No.
Absolutely not.
I don't know.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Because I have a male friend who staying in a relationship for the sake of the kids.
I still
He's
want to
seen
be
the
in
kids
the
grow
lives.
up, but he doesn't want to leave even though he knows that they both cheat on each other. They're both not.
They married?
No, they just boyfriend.
We like.
And them ain't his kids.
What?
But he watched them grow up, and they're like the only father figure they know. Is
He can
him.
still be a
I
father
was
to
just
them
about
without
to
being
say
with their
that.
mom.
And
They
if
don't
the
gotta be
and if
together.
the mama don't want to allow him to do that, then that's messed up. You know what I mean? But he doesn't have to subject himself to like being with her.
I feel like once both partners cheat, it's basically over.
But that doesn't have nothing to do with the kids.
Both.
No, it don't.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's basically over. There's no point in y'all. If y'all can't trust each other. Now, if y'all both cheating, y'all can still trust each other, that's different. But if y'all can't trust each other, that's no...
Well, ain't no trust in cheating. But I don't know. I feel like it's different when you cheat and then y'all like, okay, we ain't gonna do this no more. We gonna work on it. But if y'all gonna continue to cheat on each other, then no, y'all don't need to be together. That's just dumb.
Yeah. I agree. That's wild. Like, you cheat, I cheat. You cheat. Everybody gonna keep on
We
playing
gonna tit for
tag.
tat.
It's too much going on out here for people to be doing that too.
Yeah, that is true.
Listen.
I kind of see that. So, I want to start off before we get into the relationships and the sex talk, because I know you want to talk a little bit about sex.
You looking at her right now?
Yes, I do
I
it,
just want to make
sir.
sure.
I do it.
Hold on. How you doing with me?
I could just so it's okay. Hey, I've been a co-host on 2 sex podcasts. I know it's okay. We did talk to some sexologists, some dominatrix. We know. It's okay.
I ain't that deep in the game, no.
No OnlyFans, not yet.
I'll be thinking about it.
Majority of people.
Just some feet though, just the feet.
There's a female who makes a lot of money just walking around like Walmart and stuff with just a low cut shirt. She ain't gotta do nothing sexual. Hey, you be surprised.
Yeah.
You got the breast, just walk
I mean-
around. Give me some milk. Give me some eggs.
Listen.
And then one guy paid her $1,000 to fart sexy. So
How you fart sexy?
she don't even know.
How you make that sexy?
I told her to pretend like she was farting and get a sound from YouTube. I told her pretend like you about to fart and then get a sound from YouTube and just cop it on there and say, who knows?
That's wild.
That's a little
Hey,
too kinky.
men got their kinks and their fetishes. Hey,
But I do it for $1,000 too. I ain't mad at her.
I know, just little toot toot. a little
Right.
boop, boop.
That's.
Get your money, sis.
I'm telling you. $1,000.
You just never know. But we all know, since all of y'all have kids, I don't have kids, but I work with kids. So y'all seen how it is raising kids in this day and age, social media, the new music that's coming out, even though we grew up with music that was kind of, Trina and all that, but still. Hey, pull over the ass too fast, my son.
I mean, yeah.
You don't know that.
They it just gets worse with time.
It does.
So how do y'all
So much more
navigate that? Because
unfiltered.
there's a video on social media of this preschooler, I think a kindergarten teacher, who got into some trouble because during the brain break, her kids were singing some Pound Town, if you see me in the streets, holler, ski. And all she did was ask, what's your favorite song or what song you want to sing, and that's what song came out of their heads only in kindergarten. So how do y'all navigate this with this music that's coming out? How do you monitor that? What do you allow your kids to listen to? What do you don't let them listen to?
I think you can only censor it so much. So my kids are 13 and 8.
Oh yeah, that age when they go to school.
My 13-year-old at this point, I'm just like, listen to what you listen to. Just know that, you don't act out anything you hear. You don't say the stuff that you hear. It is what it is. My 8-year-old is still kind of like mommy, this song is cussing. We need to change it.
Yeah.
But I don't really know that there's a way to censor it. Because, you can do your very best with what goes on in your household, but you have no control over the world. So the best thing you can do is just instill those morals, those values, those principles in your children, and just trust that when they go out into the world, that they reflect that.
Yeah.
I fully agree with everything you just said. Yeah. My kids are older, though. My kids are 10, 12, 14, and 16. So, especially my older one, but she also listens to, 90s R&B because I do.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's they're sponges, like they say. So whatever you do, they doing it too. So, but I do hear her listening to some, you know, and I be like, okay. But she ain't no city girl out here, so.
That's what I was gonna ask. Do y'all have that talk with the girls and the boys? Like, hey, girls, we don't act like that, and then boys, you gotta respect the girls, even though in the songs they say.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hard having that talk with your boys?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I know you got nothing but boys.
Nothing but boys. And like now my 14-year-old, he's in high school, so he sees girls and stuff, and he watches TV and watches shows, and of course they're not always the greatest. And I just tell him, like, you can't do that. I tell him what's going to happen. I talk to him about going to jail. I talk to him about messing up a career, about his future. Just can't have it. And my little ones, I have a 6 and 7-year-old too, so they know, they're really close to me, and they've seen some of my relationships before, and they'll just be like, no, Mommy. And even one time, my little one, I was talking about his dad to my friend, saying that she was going to come pick him up, and he mentioned something about, do you remember when my dad used to yell at you all the time? And I'll never do that to you. So it's like they've seen and they know, and so I just try to teach them what's right and wrong. And
Yeah.
so all you can do is, like she said, teach them what you can in the household, because you have no control of the outside world at all. My kids come home from the Boys and Girls Club knowing, like, rap songs, and I really don't listen to rap. I'm like country.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
country.
yeah, I listen to a
I
lot
like
of country
country,
music.
too.
Baby, lock them doors and
But it is also like, you know, we can also instill in our kids at home. Like, we don't have TV. We don't have a TV at home. We got a bookshelf and it's fully stocked, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, and I be, like, taking devices away. Like,
Oh, yeah.
no, you ain't got no phone. You ain't got no tablet. Y'all done do them chores? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But, I mean, again, like y'all said, they are going to get it from somewhere. But I do try to limit what we
I'll
got
take
going
that
on at
one.
home.
My son be getting on my damn nerves. I'm like, where your tablet at, bro? Don't ask me no more questions.
See, I live right in front of a park in my apartments, and I specifically ask for in front of a park. So y'all go outside.
Mm-hmm.
No tablets, no
makes
nothing.
sense.
Go outside. Once in
Yeah.
a while, they have, like, switches, so they'll play with those. But
Is it harder to let your kids go outside nowadays with this world and how people are?
Girl, the kids
'Cause,
don't
like,
want to
back-
go outside.
Well, they don't now, but back in the day, you know, our parents didn't mind us going outside. They didn't worry about us being kidnapped or snatched up or any
No,
of that.
my kids want to be outside again because we don't have no TV. We don't have no,
well.
you know what I mean? So they want to be outside. They like, oh yeah, can I go to the basketball court? I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
I don't think it's hard letting
as long
them
as
be
it's not late, you know, they got a
Yeah.
curfew, so.
I usually sit outside, like, with the chair. But
You
I'm
watch
like
them?
the apartment mama. You know, they all come to my house for snacks
okay.
and stuff like that. So I'm usually outside drinking wine,
don't
listening
like
to
them
music
kids.
while they're all running around.
She sound like the kids in my
I
apartment.
know.
I
They
know.
are.
I don't
I be
either.
seeing how they be doing out there, and I be like,
Y'all can't be around them.
Your mama let you do?
right,
Your daddy
right.
let you?
Some of them, yeah. Some of them are bad. There's these little Mexican kids that live by us. They like cuss so much, and they're like
And they
6
don't,
and 7.
you know what? I remember when we used to cuss when we was younger, right? But if we saw an adult,
You wouldn't.
your mouth was censored. These kids do not be caring. I be feeling like they see me and they cuss harder. I be like, oh my God, like what is going on?
Yeah, they're bad.
These kids are built different these days, that's for sure.
They really are. Do you feel like it's because of social media compared? Because we didn't have social media really.
Yep. And YouTube.
We
and
didn't
all
have it
that.
until we was a little older.
A little older than MySpace
Yeah.
came along, but
Yeah.
I think that's part of it, but I think too,
the
like,
parents that are younger and younger.
yeah, I was gonna say that. I mean, I'm a young mom, but like my mom was, she's not older, but she was like 28 when she had me. So she still like had an old school way of like
Yeah.
raising me. So it passed down to how I raised my kids. But yeah, I think that could be an issue is that like people are like raising their kids like they friends, you know,
Oh yeah.
giving them too much freedom, giving them, and I want my kids to be in tune with their feelings, so they ain't got to pay for too much therapy later, you know. But at the same time, like you got to know what step you at. You 14, okay? Talk to me like you 14, you know, like we're not doing it like you 28 right now.
Little friends. I'm not one of your little friends.
You know?
Well, speaking of therapy, one thing that we pride ourselves in this podcast is mental health. We love to check on you ladies. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being like you want to kill yourself, and 10 being like you so high, Bob Marley high in the sky. So how you feeling today on a scale of 1 to 10?
We'll go with 7, 6.
Okay.
It's okay.
6
Be
or
honest.
7.
Okay.
I'm probably at like a 9.5.
Okay. Look at you.
Yeah.
When you say kill myself, right? Not another person.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Look.
I'm like, girl.
Look. No. She said another person.
What's the
We
hotline?
deep dive in what really happened. How did this?
You should.
Well, first tell us how you feeling. And
We can, you know, we can tap into it. I ain't
we
even
gonna tap into it.
need a nigga name and everything.
Do it.
Okay.
I love giving out names.
Mental health wise, I would say I'm about a 6 right now.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm just happy you guys are not at a 1.
Yeah.
That's good. We're not gonna be there.
Mm-mm.
Now, let's deep dive into this. So, you say you was dating.
Yeah.
Explain to the audience the difference between dating and a relationship, because I feel like it's the same, but
Okay, so here's my take on it, right?
Oh shit.
If we are dating, that means we are free agents. You date who you want to date. I'm going to date who I want to date. I feel like once I kind of like
does
narrow
dating include
down.
sex?
I mean, if you wanted to,
But you have to let them know, like, hey, I'm sexually active with someone else.
I would
Well,
say yes,
okay.
absolutely. And I feel like once you get from there, you kind of go into like an exclusive dating. And to me, because it's like I feel like when you're dating, like you're not focused on just one person.
You trying options.
Like,
It's like
yeah.
an entree.
So I feel like once you're kind of like,
It's
okay,
like
you
a
know
sampler.
what, you might be my person. We can exclusively date. Let's see if we can get into a relationship. Like it's like a build up to it. And if that works out, then you know y'all had a discussion. To me, everything is a discussion. If we ain't talk about it, it ain't happen. That's how I look at it.
Man,
So-
I'm skipping all these steps.
Don't skip the steps, sis. They important. And let me tell you why they important.
Tell me,
shit.
because I be skipping
Oh,
them steps.
shit.
I
No, but
swear.
I don't agree with
Okay.
the exclusive dating. I'm gonna just say that.
You don't like the word exclusive.
It just doesn't make sense to me. Like it's like if we're already at that point, we is together. Like, what do you mean? I can't see nobody else. You can't see nobody else. So what? That's what we doing.
Because how do you go from dating, not saying you're doing it, but like how do you go from dating 5 people then be like, okay,
everybody
cut off,
don't
we're
date
boyfriend
like
and
that.
girlfriend now.
You know
That
what
is
I'm
very
saying?
true.
So like if I'm already dating you and I'm the type of person that I don't really date around, so I'm dating you already. You know
but
what I'm
that's
saying?
you though. But what about him though? What if he is dating multiple people? He gonna just be like, all right, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now, and that's it. Even though he's never really
Well,
had
we
his
would mutually
focus.
make that decision.
So
You know,
y'all
it's
talk
not
about
something.
it.
It's not. Yeah, but the talk would now be you my man. It ain't like, oh, you gonna cut your hose off. No, you my man. I'm your girl. Like what?
But what if he don't
Wait,
have the
so
hose
you-
all the way up into that point?
So you
But
don't.
that, and
so you
that,
don't
that's
want
my
them to
thing
cut the
though.
hose off?
No. Well, okay. So my thing is, I feel like if somebody like you like that, you know what I'm saying. You don't.
It's gonna naturally.
That's what I'm
happen.
saying.
They're
You
gonna
don't have to
naturally-
tell them like
cut it off.
to
They don't-
cut. They're gonna be like, I like this chick. I don't want to mess with nobody else. You know.
Is
Like,
it cheating if you keep one hoe around?
Yes,
if you're in a relationship, yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
It's a really.
If you're in a
Yeah.
relationship,
Oh yeah, no.
if y'all decided to be in a
yeah.
relationship, if you keep anybody around,
Yeah, yeah.
But even if you don't do nothing with that person, like
what you
Then
put
what
they
they
around
around
for?
just in case,
Safety net.
like you just haven't broken to them like you in a relationship yet. You just don't know
They
how to
didn't
tell
ready to be in
them.
a relationship.
Yeah, you ain't ready yet. You ain't ready. You
Yeah,
got to be
wow.
able to be transparent.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you vocal about that.
Vocal about what?
I mean, that's true.
They gotta be vocal. They didn't see pictures.
If the other
seen
person
pictures
knows
with you and
what's
a
going on,
significant
then
other.
it ain't.
No.
They
You,
just
no,
there.
you being vocal about that with your significant other.
That you have a hoe.
Yeah, you got like that should be known. Because
I
you know
mean,
you,
if the
now
other
you
person,
take
yeah, it's
now you
okay.
taking that person's choice away, and that's when shit go that's when shit goes sideways.
Important.
That's fact.
Yeah.
When you take that choice away, I mean it's like so with guys it's more so put on us that we take women choice away, right? Because motherfuckers don't be straight up from the jump. It's like, hey, I love you, but I ain't telling you that I love these 2 other bitches too. So now when you find out that I love these 2 other bitches, now you
What if you don't love the other guy?
that's not the point. You still gotta let it be known.
Again, transparency.
Yeah. Just
You can't go into the relationship with lies.
That was your best hoe. You don't want to let him go.
No, it's not the best. He's just there. It's not the best. He's just there. It's just, I think he knows I'm in a relationship. It's not a secret. It's just, he's just there.
So I had talked to this guy. I met him 14 years ago. And he's like been who I go back to every time. After every relationship, like, I was...
Is he that one that he don't care if you're in a relationship, y'all still gonna have that
Well, no,
connection?
because I don't talk to him while I'm in a relationship. But right after the relationship, like, I'll text him or, like, something. Like, he just might fall back.
And he me down. That's crazy.
See, that's what I feel like he is. Like, he is there.
He's just
He
always
is
there.
He's
But
just
I don't,
there.
like, talk
That's
to him
crazy.
in a relationship, but he's there. Like,
Well, I still communicate with him only because he's a DJ, so we have to communicate.
yeah.
But it wasn't for that.
Piece of
What'd you say?
Yeah,
No, we
he
do.
a
That's
DJ.
what- He's a
That's
D,
some shit.
and he's a graphic designer. That's the only reason why we
Yeah, I
still
know.
communicate. But
Yeah, women are the best cheaters,
You heard
bro.
that?
I swear. to
it's
God,
not
bro.
cheating unless we hang out and do stuff. We don't hang out anymore.
I'm
We
not-
don't do
yeah.
nothing sexual.
I'm not a cheater, but he's just always there when I text him. But I've never,
Like
like,
he brings up the
cheated.
opportunity of
Like,
hanging
she's
out.
sitting there like,
and he just
okay.
said, yeah, we're gonna hang out soon, and the opportunities just never come.
And that's why some men go crazy. Remember you said that earlier about women? That's why men go crazy.
Yep.
You stringing me along.
Mhm.
And I see Buddy come out the house. And he come back in with hickeys. You gonna be wondering
Yeah,
why.
he
He
has been a
don't
little
know
distant.
nothing.
No,
He
you're
just-
right. He's been a little distant lately.
See,
It's okay.
see, he's
been a little
emotional.
distant.
We emotional creatures.
It's okay. He'll come back around. We have no
We got
choice.
feelings.
You got
He'll
feelings.
come back around.
He'll come back around.
I don't want nobody
You
like
got
that.
feelings. Shit.
Man,
This has
no,
happened a couple of
that's-
times. He'll come back around.
Fuck around, take
He
your
has his
alternator
moments
out
where
the
he'll be like this for like a month or
motherfucker
two,
ain't no
and
start.
then
He mad.
Cadillac.
That's crazy.
and then he'll come back around.
I wish somebody would
But I feel like the reason why it won't
try
work
to
is
spin the
because
block on me.
I've seen his relationships with women. That's why we've never got into a relationship. So I'm just like, I know how you are. It won't never work out. Like, you might be a good fuck buddy, but you will never work
So
out.
y'all are sexual.
No, not now. I'm talking about before.
In the
Oh,
past.
so you can't confirm that or deny whether he's advanced or he lost a step. So you can. That's not a valid statement,
Wait, what?
right?
Bring it back.
Bring it back one more
Run
time.
with that one.
She said he's good in bed.
That's what I heard.
No, I didn't
What?
say he was good in bed.
What'd you say?
I didn't say he
She
was
said
good.
he could be a
sexual-
fuck buddy.
He could just be a fuck buddy. I never said he was good in bed.
Oh, we might gotta rewind that. I thought you confirmed. You said something was along the lines
he's
that,
not good in bed?
he's a good fuck buddy or something like that. That's what you said.
Oh no. Yeah, she said.
He could be
yeah.
like
Oh,
we
yeah,
can never be in a relationship because I've
Yeah,
seen the way
oh,
he treat
okay.
women,
Yeah,
and he's called me and told me about how he treated women. I'm just like, this
Yeah.
is
No, thank you.
this is what we
Nothing
can't
for
go
you.
further. So you and your man was dating. Let's go back.
Okay, yeah.
Thought we
Let's
forgot.
get
Y'all
back
was
into
dating
it.
3
Where the
months.
popcorn at? You got
I know we need some snacks.
Ooh, face it, Jesus.
That snack machine is high up there.
All right. So we gonna go back. So me and this dude, we met about 18 months ago on the BLK dating app. Dated for like a month or two.
BOK is another word for. Isn't that? Didn't
I
it
think
change-
it's just
Didn't it
black.
used to be tagged?
Is it just black?
But didn't it used to be tagged?
No,
They,
that's-
they changed it to black.
I don't think so.
I think BOK used to be
I
on
don't
the
know.
dating site.
Oh, I don't know. Cause you know I'm only been single for 2 years. But okay, so we met, we dated. We had this fallout that was like really stupid or whatever. So we stopped talking, and then in September, that's true.
What was it about?
The fallout? Oh, okay.
Because you said it was
Yes,
stupid. I
yes.
don't
And
know.
it was his
no.
fault.
It was.
And I
his
want y'all to
fault.
hear.
Okay, so he kept on like, so he's a single dad with 3 kids, full custody. The mom he says is a deadbeat. Cannot deny or confirm that.
Yeah.
So it's hard, single parents trying to date or whatever. So we had picked a day. We were gonna go to San Marcos and go eat. Well, I took the day off of work, but this nigga ain't take the day off of work. So we had like a lot of back and forth, and then that morning, he was like, I have cases, because he works for the state for adult protective services.
Yeah.
And so he was like, I need to do 2 cases and then we can go. So me being me, because I'm very princess in a relationship. So I'm like, if I do something, I expect the same thing from you. Right? So I'm like,
Yeah.
if I had enough sense to take off from work, and at the time it was mortgage was busy, Like, and I'm the only person at my office that does my job.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put myself behind that work, but I'm willing to sacrifice that to spend the day with you. And then you don't do the same thing. I was like, we ain't going nowhere. Like, I'm not going nowhere with you. I'm not riding with you to go do no damn cases. And so I ended up telling him.
He wanted you to ride with him?
Yeah. Because he has to go do, like, the visits. Because he does, like, fraud investigation. And so I was just like, if you don't take the day off, then I'm like, we can just plan this another time. Well, then he got, like, upset because he was like, you're canceling me, blah, 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 blah. So we got into it that day. We stopped talking. And, like, the next day we were talking. And this nigga was like, you abandoned me and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, nigga, is you okay? What the fuck is you talking about I abandoned you? I just told you we couldn't go out of town for the day. Like, it was weird, but I feel like he would never take, like,
That's one
responsibility.
of the reasons why me and the fuck buddy can never be together.
Yeah, he
He's
wouldn't
just
take
like that.
responsibility. So I was just like,
He is just like that.
So we fell off. We stopped talking. So then we fast forward into this year, September. Our sons were in the same class at school, and they were like friends.
Yeah.
So my son kept on saying, "Can you ask so and so's dad for a play date?" And I was like, you know what? Okay, fine. He done asked me about 50 times. So I reached out to him and I was like, hey, can we take the boys on a play date? And he's like, yeah. And so it was not awkward. And so it happened to be September, and we were like talking about this 80 September stuff. So I was like, hey, like, are you seeing anyone right now? And he was like, no. And I was like, can I take you on this 80 September date? And he was like, yes. So since the beginning September up until Saturday, this past Saturday, like, we talked every day. I had been to his house. He's been to my house. I stayed a night at his house one time. We've been going on dates. Like, it just was like non-stop communication. Like, there was no signs that he was with anyone else. Well, then, on Sunday, I got a DM.
Shirley.
And this girl was like, is there any reason why you've been talking to my man? And I was like, who is your man? On Facebook.
Okay, so y'all are Facebook
Which is
friends
weird
now.
because, no, me and him are not connected on any social media.
She came to you as a woman?
She did.
That's why I said
And I was like, how
Well,
do
you should
you
look
even
your
find
number
me? So then she says, I said, well, who's your man? And she was like, Xavier James. And I was just like, oh, hell no. Hold on. We got to have this conversation because I'm like,
Whoever you are, Xavier James.
look, you are a piece of shit. I didn't say his name. Whole name.
You know what I'm saying?
Way back, yeah.
We'll tell y'all friends he ain't shit.
He a piece of shit. Tell him I said it.
Jay.
Okay, so.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
So she was like, basically that, like, they had been in a relationship for 10 months, and she lived with him. And I was just like, how do you live with him if I done been at his house, I done stayed the night?
You told her all that?
And, yeah, well, because at this point, like, so what happens is she's, like, telling me, like, you and some other women were texting him this morning. And so I'm still in my mind thinking, like, but how the fuck you find me on Facebook, though? Yeah. This nigga, okay, you a stupid cheater, because then that means you got my name in your phone, Marie Adams. Who does that? Yeah. If I'm a cheat, bitch, I'm gonna name you Pizza Hut. Like, why would I put your first and last name
Pizza Hut
in the phone?
TDH. Have somebody save it. TDH. Tall, dark, handsome.
Or put it under the name. Because, you know, put it under, but no, because if I'm gonna check the phone, I'm gonna check the phone. I'm finna be up here.
But it was weird to me. So anyway, so she's like basically she found out that we have been dating, and she said that he was telling her, like, oh, you know, like, our kids are friends, and we took the boys to Peter Piper for a play date, and she's someone I used to talk to a long time ago, blah, 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 blah. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm not about to protect you. I'm about to send sis the screenshots. So went in my phone, found some shit, I sent it to her, whatever. But in the whole conversation, she's like, she works overnight, which is why
you were able to stay
the night and be over there at night. And I was just like, well, damn, it ain't even a trace of a woman in his house. So I was like, you either just moved in or this nigga be hiding your stuff. Like,
yeah,
how does that even happen? So then sis is like, well, besides me and her, she done found out that he was dating like 3 other people. And so I was just like,
so you dodged a bullet.
Bruh, how are you a single dad with 3 kids dating 5 bitches? Nigga, what?
But was he dating them or was he fucking them? Because it's a difference, you know. But I
don't know.
I hope she
it don't matter. But I'm just saying.
Knowing her, she probably stayed.
Niggas got
she
time. She
sounded like she was gonna stay.
She probably stayed.
And you know what? I'm just like, good riddance, baby, because I'm not. Like, yeah, I can't do that. So yeah, it was crazy. So that all happened this past weekend. So my feelings was a little hurt because I did like him. I really did. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and lie like I didn't. He was a really cool guy, which is really strange again to me, like how he was able to like do that.
Yeah,
Because I'm just
all
like,
these
damn,
women.
that is crazy. My nigga is like a Jedi
Listen,
master. Like,
Years ago, we talked about this, but I want to get your opinion because I was the only female on the podcast, so it's hard to get your opinion. But I know y'all seen that list going around about first dates and where you can't take a woman.
mm-hmm.
And
I
do
avoid
you
that.
agree or disagree with that list?
I don't agree. I think that list is so stupid. Because, like, to me, like, when you are really with someone, it's not going to matter where y'all are. Now, we did have this talk. I will say there is some stuff on there, like, first date-wise, I can
Like the
agree
movies,
with.
you can't really talk. I kind of get it.
No, it's just, like, to me, like, what was, like, one of them was, like, church,
The gym.
walking in the park, the gym. Like, those are not first date type things to me. I don't think that you should do that. But once we're in a relationship, and I'm like, all the other stuff is cool with me. Like,
So someone can't come to you and be like, hey, girl, want to catch the Holy Ghost?
no, absolutely not.
Want to get them hands laid on you?
No,
You know what?
we ain't first
I
dating to the
didn't
church.
read any of the lists,
Hold
but
on, hold on.
We're going to put up the list for you.
I mean, but even just going off of what you said, as far as like, for me, church is could be a first date. I think that like a first date is a mutual interest thing, for one, or it could be like let me bring you into my world. The only thing that I don't agree with, if it was on the list, I don't know if it was, but do not be asking me to come to your house. Like, first of all,
Yeah, that is on the list.
you know, like Netflix
That's
and
number
chill
7,
and all that other stuff. Like,
You pulled it
that's
up, okay.
wild. Like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So the list, if you don't know, is Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle. I love me some Chipotle.
I'm going to
You
all
make me
those
mad,
sites.
give me some Chipotle, I might forgive you. You know, Olive Garden, the movies, Your House. You said
No.
that. Any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet. Not the buffet.
I'm going to buffet.
Me
I
too.
don't like those things.
IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church, Starbucks, coffee date, ice cream date, family functions. Why would you take someone to
No.
meet your family on a first date? That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
No.
Come meet my mama. I don't know if we're relationship type, but come meet my mama. That's
Yeah, that's
Nah, you coming
crazy.
to
That's weird.
I don't want to meet your mom on the first date.
movie night,
first
Netflix,
date?
Hulu, etc. You said that. Somewhere that requires a long drive, bowling, nightclubs, hookah bars, a bar for just drinks, Waffle House, and sports event.
Nah, a lot of that stuff is crazy to me. That
Now,
people-
some of this stuff I was telling my co-host, the reason why some of this stuff made the list, like the coffee dates, the hookah nights, is because there's a lot of women who feel like men who drink coffee, men who do hookah are sassy.
Dudes
That's on
can't-
that
dudes
list.
can't
a man to be sucking on a pipe like that. Sorry.
Oh, so
I
you
don't
ain't
like
fucking
it.
with the hookah?
Not what the man does.
What?
I mean, I really don't care for it either, but I don't want to see my man sucking on a thing. And here you go.
Cliff, I think it's Cliff. Big Cliff made that little thing where he was like, a chick was like something about like, I'm gonna get my nigga to beat you up, and he like, you talking about this nigga that's sucking on the hookah like a bitch. Like,
Yeah, that's what I think.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the niggas with the hookah. Like,
think
I
that's
just.
female.
See, and it's crazy because, like, so I sell
Y'all got me
hookah.
fucked up.
I sell hookah, and the guy who owns the hookah company is a guy, and the other guy, and one of the main guys who sell hookah is a guy. So they have to try it out before they sell it. So I don't find nothing against it, but
Me
I
either.
It ain't no deal breaker for me, but if I had a preference, like, nigga, just hit a blunt.
what about
Like,
the
I don't
coffee?
know.
You think drinking coffee is sassy?
No, absolutely not.
Go to
Hell no.
Starbucks, getting that tall mocha latte, extra pump with the whipped cream, 2 sugars, no milk, half.
Hey,
I'm not
Nobody
gonna
orders.
go to Starbucks.
I'm making up a random Starbucks.
I mean, I will. But
I didn't say it like that.
honestly, I really feel like it doesn't. Not that it doesn't matter, but most of the time, if that nigga's that nigga and you like him,
Who cares?
you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna go on the date.
I just
Like,
declare
it's
what I
not.
want to do.
Facts.
I want to
Our creed
know.
was cool.
So, because you said how when you was dating your man, when y'all was dating, y'all didn't have each other on social media. What is the pros and cons of that? Because I'm dating someone who don't do social media at all. He has a Facebook. He hasn't posted since 2016.
Damn.
Like he has an Instagram, but he just follows people. He don't post on it. He don't do TikTok. He don't do Snapchat.
It doesn't matter to me. Like, people have this thing that, like, if it's not on Facebook, it's not real. Or, like, I don't care. If that's my dude's preference, then why do I care?
Like, I'm not worried about that, but sometimes I feel like it's not a double sword, but sometimes you have those men who say that, like, your guy, and they end up, the reason why he didn't want to be posted, because his other women might find out.
I low-key posted them and told him I posted them. But then I also didn't really. It was like in the story.
In the story.
And I put like a little emoji over his face.
That don't count. You gotta post the guy and see if anybody.
But when I told him, he didn't care. It wasn't like, oh, don't be posting me on social media. Like, he was just like, oh, that's funny, and that was the end of it.
I think like how you said, you don't have to post me, right? But like if you're a poster, you know what I mean? It's like. Because you posted the stuff that you care about. So you don't give a fuck
that's
about
one
me?
thing I did look for. That's one thing when you say you don't do social media. That's the first thing I did. I was like, let me go look up your social media to make sure. And then I say, oh, you ain't posted in 2016.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you really ain't about to, like.
You're not a poster.
Like,
if
when
you're
you go
a
to
poster,
websites and they say log in with your Facebook, he was like, I don't know my Facebook stuff.
I don't even know my password.
Exactly. Like, what is this nonsense? Yeah, if you really not a poster, but if you posting every 2 minutes.
Because, like, why not? Like, I don't know. Why not?
Yeah, that definitely makes a difference. I would feel some kind of way.
Now, without going into details with your relationship, how is it? Because I always wonder, like, once you get out of a relationship, because I know y'all were active, trips, everything. How do y'all do? Because I've done that too when I was with an ex, posting every time. And then when you break up, how long does it take do you delete the pictures right away? Do you wait? Like, especially if there's a picture like all the way down, do you go all the way down, delete that picture, or do you leave it up and wait for it to pop up on your memories? That's what I did.
Like, so we're like a month. Tomorrow will be a month that we separated. I literally deactivated my Facebook because we have like 1,000 mutual friends.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to see him.
Yeah.
I was like devastated. And like I just reactivated my Facebook, and even still like my Snapchat, all my memories come up. Like literally the last year is like nothing but him.
Yeah, I know that has to be hard.
That's hard.
So it's like, I don't even want to go through my album. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I know. It has to be
I delete
hard.
everything right away. No face, no case.
Delete all that shit.
I don't. I ain't got
I
time to be
don't
looking, so I just wait till the
mind.
memories pop up and then I delete it.
Yeah,
I wait till the
hell
memories
no.
pop up and then I delete
that
it.
I
whole
don't
night,
want the memory.
just delete.
Because I had an ex who, I was talking to this guy, manager at Wendy's, and then he cheated on me with someone from Wendy's. It was a girl that kind of looked like me with purple hair. Weird long story. Yeah. So he cheated on me, and then years later, he tried to come back. I'm like,
trying to spin the
that's
block.
not how that works. No, I'm good. I'm good. You just had a baby. No, I'm good.
With the Wendy's girl?
No, it was a different girl. Not the Wendy's girl. I don't know. It's crazy because the Wendy's girl was weird. Like, she had just got out of prison or jail. She got hired at Wendy's. Apparently, she got caught trying to strip at Wendy's. What? There's a lot going on, and he decided to go with her. I don't know.
That is a lot. That's a real lot.
And Wendy's in the show, baby.
It was a lot. Yeah.
That's wild.
It is.
See?
Yeah.
But, man, I don't know. Men, they be doing some weird stuff. They really do.
I saw somebody talking about, like, when men cheat on you or, like, downgrade or whatever, and they were saying that, like, sometimes that person just makes them feel safe and they make them feel wanted and appreciated, and I get that, but come on. The bitch at Wendy's, like, come on. You could, like, go get a lawyer or something. Like, no, she can't make you feel safe.
They ain't going to tolerate the BS.
Right.
The ugly girls are going to tolerate it because they know they're ugly. You can't get nobody.
They got low self-worth.
Taking what they get. They just, I don't know.
Shout out to Wendy's, though, because I like me a $5 Biggie Bag.
No, I don't go to Wendy's. I don't go to Wendy's ever since then. I don't go to Wendy's. And it's really weird is because, like, his stepmom does my hair sometimes. So, luckily I don't have to see him. But the last time he came down here, he was trying to wait to see me. Because he thought I was going to get my hair done at a certain date. So, he was going to stay up to try to see me. I'm like, go to bed. What do you see me for? It just happened to work out that we couldn't get my hair done that day. I was like, good. God knew.
Right.
Go to bed.
Okay.
You got work in the morning.
Wow.
That's messed up. But I know you want to get to your sexual conversations.
Oh, I mean, you know, I'm fluent.
We're
I'm
going to get
fluent.
into that.
Whatever we are.
Now, are you comfortable letting your man know what you like and don't like in bed? Are you very vocal?
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, without, you know, I do want to protect the man's ego. I'm not going to act like I just be like, don't do that. Like, no. You know, like,
course
it's
not.
a way to do it.
Yeah, of course you're not going to say don't.
Yeah.
I hope not.
You know, but I went a long time without having an orgasm. Like, I didn't have an orgasm until I was like 25. And then nobody else gave it to me. I gave it to myself.
The way you look
So, you know what I mean? Once I experienced that, I was like, ain't no nigga about to be coming and I ain't coming. What? No, I'm about to get mine. So, you know, like, it's just, yeah, I'm going to make sure that I get me. But I'm going to be respectful about it.
The wackest dick y'all had. Tell us the story.
Mm.
I know we all have had a story. I'll go first. I'll let you know. So he was a Lyft driver. I'll let you know. So he picked me up from my house one time.
That's red flag number
Some
one.
Asian dude, right? I know, right? He was an Asian dude.
Not Asian.
I don't know. He asked me for my number. I gave it to him. So we were just talking on and off. He wanted to meet up. It never happened. Boom. So months later, we stopped talking. I was like, cool. I got him out of my life. I ain't got to worry about it. Randomly picked me up from my house again. Same dude. I was like, maybe you won't remember me. Maybe you'll forget. It's on my face. Oh, I remember you. I was like, oh, maybe because I'm black. You know, I don't know. He remembered me. I was like, fuck. So he dropped me off at the bar. I was meeting a friend. And he's like, oh, can I stay? Buy you a drink? I was like, sure. Hopefully I get a free ride home. I ain't trying to pay for Lyft.
Period.
Exactly. He got a free ride home. He ended up going to dinner. He ended up going to breakfast with us. Gave me a free ride home. So he started touching me. I was like, you know what? I was tipsy, feeling myself. I was like, cool. I'll let you hit it in the back seat. Yeah, couldn't feel nothing. Try to get on top, couldn't feel nothing. I didn't even let him finish. I was like, this ain't working.
That red flag number 2 was he was Asian.
Well, yeah, I should have known, but yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. It was shrimp. It was a shrimpy
Yeah.
shrimp. It wasn't it.
I don't know. I ain't
Mine
never
was
had
mine was
black
actually
dick, so.
You never had black dick
Opposite.
yet?
No, I ain't had nothing but black dick, so I can't.
no. I had a black
was it
nigga
whack?
that gave me
Yeah,
black
I'll
dick.
give you that story, but you can let her go first.
My bad. But no, he was working with something. He was just younger than me and he didn't know what to do with it. And I think that like other girls probably used to just let him have sex with them however he wanted to. And I was like, nigga, no. Just because your dick is big does not
You
mean.
wasn't faking it? You wasn't doing that?
No, I'm lying. I did fake it a little bit. I did. Because again, the ego thing, I didn't want to brood. And I was not at that point where I had actually experienced the orgasm yet. So I didn't really know. But his dick wasn't good. He wasn't working it. It was just big for no reason. Like,
A race of a dick.
yes.
God
Maybe
bless
he's
him
gotten
for-
better. Maybe, he got a few kids now, so he probably... Something. I don't know.
Lord, you want me to go? You want to go? I'll go. This is only maybe a year and a half ago too. I ended up talking to this dude from high school. And
What high school did y'all go to?
I'll tell you.
Trying to put two
Oh, no, I
and two
thought we went to
together.
high school. We went to middle school
We
together.
went to, no, because remember, so when we were freshmen, there was no Wagner.
Oh, Wagner.
So everybody was at Judson. And then
So
they
it could
split
still be
us.
Justin Dick, because Justin went to Wagner too.
Nah.
Who is he?
He's a straight Wagner person.
Who is he? I might know.
But,
he might be a Justin Wagner dude.
yeah, it was just it just wasn't it. I ain't never had a dude, eat the coochie like a cat licking milk.
Man, listen.
But that's what happened.
That's the first
And
time.
I was
I literally just texted to my best friend this morning.
I didn't know how to respond. I just was like, this need to hurry up and eat.
Oh,
That was horrible.
If you don't know how to eat coochie, you sucking dick.
Huh?
Well,
She said what she said. She said if you don't know how to eat the kitty cat, you into hot dogs.
So he gave him to eat the box?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what she said.
Niggas,
That's
the
hard.
niggas,
Said what she
niggas can't
said.
do nothing, bro. Niggas can't go to Starbucks. Niggas can't go to bed before. Can't go to bed before 8. That shit wild.
Can't eat ice cream.
Nothing.
Oh my God.
Can't drink soda from a straw.
None of
Nothing,
that.
bro. That shit wild.
And you can't order any fruity drinks. That's another thing on the list too.
No, y'all got me
Because
fucked up. I'm getting me a strawberry margarita.
Yeah, like God
One of the Applebee's, nigga, that
Nah,
bitch.
I know. That's the first thing I do. I be encouraging my boyfriend. Hey, let's get a margarita together. That's not gay.
Man, listen here.
I don't know.
No, but
I feel like it's gay if you know exactly how you want your drink. If you say give me a margarita with an extra this, extra that, and don't shake it, don't stir it, and I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know.
Nah, you know what? I think that's just like you being like a liquor connoisseur. Like,
Well, if you know what kind of liquor you want, yeah, but I don't know. If you a little extra with it.
Plain dog with the pineapple. Hennessy and pineapple.
Oh, you put me up to that shit at Oprah's Locos.
I'm not a Hennessy drinker. I don't know. I'm not.
Anything
I can't
with
mess
pineapple.
No, but back to what Sis said. Because he don't know how to eat pussy. And
No, he doesn't know how to do it.
If he don't know how to eat pussy, that means he eat dick. That is a crazy statement.
That's a wild statement.
That's
That's
wild.
wild.
Hey, if y'all think it's wild, y'all can debunk it on the all male section.
That part.
On the all male,
Okay.
on the all male show, y'all can debunk it.
I'm going to say, well, if she don't know how to suck dick, then...
But she been eating.
But they don't care
But
about
I was about to say it's less of a
dish.
It's like, all right. So, and I do.
What you gonna do about that? So tell us your story.
I don't.
I was younger, but he was just doing too much, like all types of movements and like, I don't know. It was just weird. It was just like a lot. You couldn't even enjoy it because you just kept. It was just weird. I don't know. I don't remember like if it was bigger. Probably not. If I don't remember, but
for no reason. They just be like,
But he was like, you know how the way they used to dance in all the videos, and he used to like, he was like trying to Pretty Ricky.
Oh, the MySpace
like,
Pretty
yeah,
Ricky, not the grind on. Where the girls used to do the Sierra.
And I was just
No.
it was just too much.
What would they call like the
vibe.
GS boys or something? Oh my God. Not the MySpace.
Yeah, it just kind of killed the vibe. I was
That's
just
crazy.
like, okay.
No, I would be so upset. Save it for the dance floor, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think that's because people be like watching sex on porn and then they don't really know. You know what I mean? Like
They just try it.
I really did. I didn't watch porn until I was 25 when I had the orgasm. That was my first time watching porn. Like so, but I still didn't know. But I mean, I don't know.
I'm not a porn watcher. Like someone can send me a video, I'll watch it, but I'm not.
But you don't look it up.
I don't look it up. I just see it as two people getting it in. I'm not getting it in. Then I'm like, I want you to get it in. I'm gonna want some. And that's just how I look at it.
I be watching porn.
Now if I watch it with someone else, that's different. But
What's your search history looking like?
Dick Johnny.
No. So
Dick Xavier. No,
I think
I'm sorry.
That was petty.
petty. Like yesterday, it was girthy. So I
I
like
got a
that.
little grub.
Yeah.
You have someone on my phone like that too, TDX. That's why I can't let him go. He's girthy. But we don't do nothing because he knows I'm in a relationship. But he's there.
So I think
Look at his face.
my top things I look at, I like doggy style. Like I always will do like a ebony doggy style. And I like watching orgies. Yeah. Because I be want to see like different like angles and different people and stuff. It gotta be black though. Because I've tried to watch non-black
It's
porn
weird,
and it
right?
don't. Yeah,
With
it's
the
just,
Asian.
It
it's
don't
the
be no.
pink meat.
It don't
and
be
I
no
just-
cum.
I can't
Like
do
that's
it.
what it is for me. It be too
weird.
dry.
It's
See,
really
my
weird.
boyfriend like watching Asian girls, and I'm just like, but he's like, I do it with the sound off.
Well, I think the girl color matters.
It's the
man.
man. Yeah, I can
can't
watch like
watch
a
a
black
white
and
man.
white, but
It's
yeah, I
the
can't watch
man?
a white.
It's like weird. Like
Their dick is
they
so-
look like worms. I don't know. They're all pink. They're weird.
Yeah, I can get off on that. What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, BBC anything. I like DP, like double penetration. I like to watch that. I like men just like jerking by themselves because I don't know. It's something about the man like coming that turns me on. Like when they having sex with other people, I don't want to hear her. Like they be doing too much.
Cause it be fake.
I'm like, girl,
be so
shut
fake.
up. But the dudes, yeah, I like to hear them. That's the turn on.
What about you, Bree?
Yeah. As long as it has black men in it, really. I mean, and I like the male masturbation by himself. I like when
It's something about them even being out in public
and
that's
moan
like
and-
kind of like turns me on too. Like they be turning the camera like, look, I'm in Walmart parking lot, and I'll be like, ooh, you freaky.
That's weird to me.
I don't know
I can see it at home,
why.
but not in the Walmart parking lot.
Y'all never done that with your significant other? Like, try to give them head, like, in the...
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I've
all the
done that
time, like-
once, and I've done never again, because we stopped at the red light, and a car pulled up, and then my head got pushed down. I was like, oh, hell no.
See, he gotta
I was
have that
choking.
tint. He gotta have some tint on the
was like,
window.
oh, hell no.
Can't be-
And then it was no warning. It was just like, oh, hell no, never again. I was like, nope, I'm good.
Try to
choke
for
me,
that,
nigga, you
for
trying to
giving
kill
my man
me?
head like on the way home or something. Yeah, it's just fun.
What's the first 3 things you look for that catches your eye when you meet a guy? You walking down the street, anywhere.
Teeth.
First 3 things.
Teeth. Smile. If you don't take care of your mouth, you don't take care of nothing. I don't want like no plaque. I mean, I can understand you ate and you got some of your tooth here and there, but like built up plaque and all that.
When I learned what that was, I was like, that is so
It's disgusting. My mama's a dentist and my sister's a dental assistant, my aunt's a dental. Everybody's in the dental field. It's disgusting.
It is very disgusting.
Ugh.
All right, that was number 1. What's your 2 and 3?
I don't know. I know, yeah, eyes maybe, and I like height. Height, definitely. And a beard. I love a big old thick beard. Like, big one. I just like playing with them. Like, my ex, boy, I was always... We can be out at one of his
he
shows.
Had one. He had
and
one.
I'm like...
He had a beard, yeah.
I love it.
What about you, May? You answer.
Teeth, eyes, and don't judge me. I look at the dick print. Don't judge me.
But what if they got old jeans or
I mean, you
something?
can always see a dick print.
You can always see a dick print.
You be
If
looking
it's
hard.
I don't like
You be like zeroed in on that motherfucker.
Right.
Okay.
Sometimes you can't. But okay,
You ain't see it.
definitely teeth. Definitely teeth. I'ma even say like shoes. The only time I'll accept a dirty pair of shoes is if like you got on a work outfit. Like, you know, I see that you've been working. I'm like, all right, cool. And a haircut because again, I'm a stylist.
That haircut.
So I be like, listen, a nigga with a haircut, he look like a totally different nigga.
They do, but I like the scruffy look sometimes. Like,
No, I don't want, and you know, it's the thing about the beard for me. Like, I don't like it when people are too chiseled here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. What do they call them? The ones that like to, and I don't care. I understand it's okay to take care of yourselves, fellas.
Are you
It's
talking
not
about
that
the Metro?
Metro set, like that's too much. Like they can't have one hair out of place. No.
And they get their eyebrows and all that.
So it's like
I
this.
think
Like
that's
his is like
something they should do.
it's shaped up, but it's not like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a
It's
scruffy
shaped
look
up,
because
but
you're
it's
still a
still-
man. Yeah, but the haircut though, like, oof. If you got a nice haircut, you yeah. My coochie wet. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
You cut hair too?
I do.
So
Yeah,
you
she
the
do
type
it all.
that if you like in a relationship, you like can the other woman cut your hair with me?
No, absolutely not. Because it's a thing about barbers. Like, I understand people being loyal to them because I have customers that have been coming to me for like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
And they won't go sit in nobody else's chair either. You
I
know?
kind of see that. Okay.
So I get it. But I definitely want to see what she look like.
Can't be pretty. No, that's fine.
I gotta be a.
What are
She
my
could be
3
cute,
things?
but I want to see the interaction.
I'm gonna say beard, height, and I'm gonna say hygiene. It's something about a man that just
smell
smell
good.
real good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, the colognes they catch me all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
Now you say height. How tall we talking?
So I'm only 5'3". So pretty much anything taller than me works. You cannot be my height or shorter. That just ain't gonna work. But I typically would like someone like 6 feet. Like old boy that all this stuff happened when he was 6'8".
Dang.
So
That's why
yeah.
you have 5 bitches.
Right. Because y'all had to stand on top of your shit.
To make one.
Did he go to high school with us?
No, he's not from here.
You got me thinking.
Mm-mm.
I know somebody that's tall.
It's weird. Like he's not a known person, but he be out though. Like, and that's like he's so tall. I'm just like, I feel like you
Johnson? We
can't.
gonna look him up.
No, James. You ain't gonna find nothing.
He don't got no
He
social
has no
media.
social media. He has an Instagram.
No
He
social
said,
media.
but I don't know.
James.
Oh, James. I don't know why I keep saying Johnson. Come on, something gotta pop up.
There ain't nothing, boo.
We got
Well,
one
because
from-
when we first dated,
we got
I
one
tried
from
to look him
Dancer,
up.
one from Dallas.
You ain't gonna find that love.
Oh man, come on, Xavier, stop hiding.
Right. I mean, I'm listening.
If you want Xavier, I can bring back my podcast and we can bring you on and talk about why this didn't really work out. Well, we know why, because you
ain't
had a
shit.
girlfriend. But we need to figure this out, you know. You can go on and we really can
Do you
talk
know
about it.
one time, going back to where you said she worked overnight, so you could go over there. I talked to this guy a while back, like years and years ago. And I used to go to his house all the time, at night, everything, right? And then one day, some girl called me. Well, maybe I went to his house 3 nights in a row in 1 week, right? So one day, some girl called me and was like, you know, my husband, blah, 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 this and that. She was in the hospital having a baby.
Shut up.
She was in, and his apartment
God.
didn't look like it was a woman over there, nothing. It looked like a man. He didn't have no pictures, no nothing. Like, it looked like a man's house. She was in the hospital having their baby and had to stay an extra night because the baby was sick.
That's crazy.
That nigga out cold.
That's crazy.
Dudes be, I'm telling you, they be weird.
But
bro.
okay, look, let me ask y'all though. Like, do y'all feel like
You don't-
sometimes y'all be seeing like we
Signs
see
and y'all
red
ignore it.
flags
y'all
and you
ignore
just kind of ignore it? Like, oh, it's orange.
It's yellow.
You know what I mean? Cause
Well, I can say, because how many times I tell you, like, I've told them in these little 3 months, like, something feel a little off, but I thought it was more just me being scared. Because, you know, like, I have such a limited dating history. Like, I was with my kid's dad from 18 to 31.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So, I'm barely getting into, like, really dating. And so
Yeah.
I'm just like, I think that a lot of times I think it's me. And in this case, I was telling them, like, y'all know sometimes he be disappearing at night. And I don't know where he be going. Like, we'll be talking, and then, like, 7 o'clock, I don't hear from him. But then, like, literally, like, clockwork, 7 a.m., it's like, good morning, beautiful. And it's just, like, talking all day. So I was just like, they were like, well, maybe he sleep. No, that nigga ain't sleep. But I was just like, you know what? That ain't really nothing to really trip about. So I was just like, you know, I'm going to let it go or whatever. We're not in a relationship.
But even like, okay, like the night that you spent the night, like, he wasn't rushing you out the house either.
He was not.
You know what I mean? Like, so that is also like something like, okay, she work overnight, but what's all this bitch get off? Like,
Exactly.
That's all I was saying. Like, I don't know if she, like, she could have just been like, I live there, like, you know, fucking with me or whatever.
Yeah.
But either maybe she was just moving in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it may not have
But
been.
still,
like,
usually 9 times out of 10, women try to leave something to save their territory.
That-
yeah, absolutely.
Even if you
I done
try
did
to
it
sneak
before.
something, you leave
the
something.
eyelash.
But I'm telling you, that
maybe
nigga was hard to
earrings,
say. That nigga
something.
probably was sweeping the whole house before I came over.
That's
Make
crazy,
sure it wasn't
though.
nothing out of place.
That's crazy. You know how like fine tooth you gotta be to be doing that.
Not having a baby in the hospital.
That's
wild.
That's crazy.
And it's the husband part for me. Like,
Bruh.
that nigga was married.
And they had like 3 kids already. And I knew he had kids, but I just,
Were the kids at the house?
no, there was not even pictures of kids at the house. It looked like a man's house. You walk in, it was a couch, it was a kitchen table, no pictures. Like, it looked like maybe he had just moved in.
I know y'all
That's
cheated
his
before.
house.
What's your craziest cheating story?
That was his homie crib.
I know
mean,
y'all
hey,
cheated before.
That was his
I know
homie
that's
crib.
for a fact.
Have you
No
cheated?
cap.
Or something. It gotta be
That could've been,
right.
I don't
Take
know.
it. If I gotta take all the kids' pictures down, ain't
Yeah,
worth
that's
you coming
wild.
over. That's too much.
I know y'all cheated before. Y'all can't say y'all haven't.
Whew.
Yeah.
Don't lie. So what's your craziest cheating story? Like, how'd y'all smoothly cheat? And how'd y'all get caught? What was
How do
the...
you smoothly cheat and get caught?
Bro, they
Well, you know what I mean? Like,
she's a woman.
Try
She
to
can say
talk
that
her sense
shit.
or some
Yeah,
shit.
She's
women
saying,
can
how did
say
you
that
not?
shit.
Okay, well, then
how did you not get caught for the
caught?
longest and then finally get caught?
How did you not?
How did you not get caught? Then get caught.
Yeah.
If you got caught.
You might still be cheating right now.
Cheated.
You might still be in the game right now. He's like, you gonna get me caught up.
Nah, I'm married though.
Oh no,
So-
Now,
me
but-
and my baby like this. Right?
Now,
I've been
but
married
before.
for what? About 6 years. So let me see.
And I was married 5
I
years before
cheated.
me and Josh
When
got together.
the shorty told. She told.
She told
Like
me.
what ended up happening? Yeah, shit corny, man.
Because you pissed her off. That's why.
Yeah.
No. Well, see, what happened was, well, you know, she was an ex that I had was dealing with, and you know, so I have a history of just dating girls that date girls. So My ex dated girls, and then I got with who's my wife now. She dated girls, and then I found a way for us to all like
Be like a poly almost.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So I I was a rapper, so they came to the show one time. It was, and whatever. So I ended up spinning the block again, and then Shorty got mad and told.
See, I can
So
never
that's pretty
tell.
much what it was. And I thought and to be honest, the ex, I thought she was really solid. So I was standing on, no, I ain't double back. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, damn, I know she's solid. We don't fuck with each other, but,
I feel like when you tell, you don't have nothing against them.
She told though.
That's why you
Nah,
don't
but she
tell.
was, she was spiteful. Yeah, it was cool.
Nah, you hold it so you can always have something against them. So if they want to step out of line, you be like, just remember.
But see,
Nah,
I feel
but
like
see,
that's
now-
protecting people
I think now it's just best to
It
say,
is.
yes, I did it.
Because, like, I've seen
Yeah.
so many stuff go on sometimes. I'm just like.
Now if I get caught, it's like you did something to make me do that. And vice versa.
But you
So
know
it's just
what?
not saying that like, oh, huh?
So it's her fault?
No, but I
her?
also believe if a woman cheats, it's the man's fault.
No.
So if you
No.
cheated, it's your wife. If you were to cheat, it'll be your wife's fault, right?
It's both our fault. It's my
Okay.
fault for not being real with you and saying whatever you're doing that's making me take my attention elsewhere. I should
Okay.
address that issue. But
At
since
least
I
you blame
didn't,
yourself too.
yeah, no, I
Okay.
took accountability.
It can
I'm
never
just
be
saying.
the other person's fault.
Never.
Cheating is a choice.
Yep.
It's
and
a
you can
choice.
choose
No, what
to
I'm
leave
saying
that
is,
person
okay.
and not cheat on them.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I took
Okay.
responsibility first. But what I'm also saying is, if I'm trying to coach you in a way and you're not necessarily
Receive
Getting it.
getting the
But you should
message,
still
and then I
leave.
but who's really just leaving? Like, yo, we out. I got kids with you.
But you should though.
So that's cool.
Sound like a motherfucker
But then
wife to me.
when I'd be like, okay, right, that's what I'm saying. And then when I'd be like, okay, like, let's date night, let's go out somewhere. And he has a hectic job, I know that. He does music, his family depends on him, I get it. But don't be too tired to take
do
me
music?
out anywhere
You
and
know the
do
rapper?
something.
Huh?
She date an artist? Or
Yeah, a rapper.
Like, don't be too tired to take me out because
It
you're
does that
stressed from
sometimes.
work and you're stressed for everything. But then your friends call you and you want to go outside.
You're ready to go. Yeah.
Like,
he-
what about
do,
me?
Do he have fun with you? That be the thing. Honestly, I think
Do you
that's
need me
a
to
little.
fix it?
I think that's a little.
But and you know
Yeah, that's a
what
little
though?
gay. Honestly, like.
Even like
You-
you just said too,
When your
like
homeboys
how
call,
y'all
you gonna
always
slide with
did
your
that.
homeboys, but you ain't gonna kick it with your
Yeah,
lady.
that's wild.
Well,
How
see,
y'all
and that's
did
the
that in
thing.
the
That's
beginning.
bananas
Like
to me,
you
bro.
can't set
No.
the expectation and then drop the ball.
Like I told you, when we
Yeah.
first started dating for the
Unless
first
you,
3
unless
months,
you
we
don't like
went
your
out
girl,
every
you know what I'm
Thursday,
saying?
Yeah.
every Thursday,
Like she just
every
knowing this
Thursday.
shit. That's something
And
different.
then when we became like official, like I told him, like if you want me to be your girlfriend, you gotta ask me. Will you be my girlfriend? Like that's it.
What?
So he
that
asked me,
recording?
we got
That's
together.
your
No,
communication.
maybe.
Yeah.
Check one of these.
And we were still like actively dating, like maybe not every week like we used to, but as much as we could because we didn't live together at this point, right? And it was good. And then it's like when he moved in, he thought that him being in the room playing the game and me in the living room watching TV, oh, we're in the house together, we're spending time together. No, we're not. Just because we're in the same fucking house, like, we're not spending time together. Like,
Well, see, it just depends.
just watch
'cause
the
I
art.
mean,
Be over there
I
laughing. Don't
like
be over there
that.
laughing.
I like
Then
that
you please
sometimes.
sit
I like
down.
that sometimes. I'll be
It's
okay
okay
with like,
sometimes,
well,
but
no,
not all the
sometimes
time.
it's okay.
but not all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta.
Or like if I'm like, okay, inside date night today. Okay, but I got a game real quick because he plays like the fantasy football, so
Oh,
he like
yeah.
has to do the games, right?
Yeah.
He's like, well, I got a game at this time, so then our date night or whatever plans I've made plans for the night get pushed back. Like no,
That's
like,
why I don't do football. I do
Especially
basketball. Basketball,
because,
you set your teams.
You gotta
forget about it.
prioritize.
You gotta watch it.
Like, I need
especially
to be.
because
That's what I
how
just-
high I held him. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
And you was on my Facebook. I had my man everywhere.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
man, my man, my
Indeed.
man. Like
20 posted.
Y'all just took a
No, I'm just
trip.
playing.
we just took a trip in September for our 1 year anniversary
Yeah.
and broke up a month later.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm like,
So was that the reason for the breakup? I'm
Well,
sorry. Let me know if that's not.
no,
okay.
no. No, I think it just got to the point we didn't see eye to eye. He thought what he was doing wasn't wrong. I wanted more attention and I wanted more affection and he felt like he was giving me that. And so eventually it just became like bickering over everything. you breathe too hard, I'm yelling. Like,
Yeah.
You know, and like the last
You let the
month.
damn cap off the toothpaste.
Yeah, yo, like type shit. Yeah. So after about a month, like it was just like nobody was really trying after. And then the last day he left, like we had gotten into like a really bad argument. And I'm not gonna lie, I got violent. Like I threw something at him.
Okay, Tammy, walk in, Tammy.
Don't do that shit.
No, I regret it. Like I regret it because I think that's like ultimately like what made him walk out. But it's just like my feelings were so hurt.
Yeah.
And I, like
What you throw?
You acted out of emotion.
a candle.
Damn, was it lit? Look.
No, it was glass. But look, this was
we gonna
even
buy. Hey, we gonna buy a candle. Go up to him and be like, I apologize. The candle.
girl. Look,
That nigga got PTSD. You
You gonna see a candle and be like,
bring your ass. You bring no motherfucking candle near me.
no.
Better not be a
It
fucking
was
candle on
like
my
that.
birthday
But,
cake.
I mean,
No, but
He
you know
wasn't
what?
like
That
a-
happened with me too.
He gonna ever want a
And
candle.
for me, like the sex drive was gone too. Like I didn't want to have sex no more. And
Yeah.
like he still wanted to have sex, and I was like, nigga, I do not want to have sex with you. Like I don't know. Once the feeling is gone, that's it. Like
and that's what it was like our last month, and it was just like, I mean, we had sex here and there because like, I mean, we were in the bed together, but it was like more like a chore. Like
I used to go to bed with pants on, some pants underneath them pants, some big granny patties. Don't touch me.
Oh, you got me fucked up.
but I mean, it was like, it was just like time to.
Yeah.
He's not a bad guy. Like there's nothing bad.
But that's how I
to say
sleep all
about
the
him.
time, though.
He just didn't know how to
Hands
love
on?
me.
Yeah, 'cause
how
I'm always
I
cold.
need to be loved.
Yeah.
I'm always cold.
Sheet,
That's
cover.
why I do that. Like I'm the type that even after we get done having sex, I'm quick to put my pants back on because I'm cold.
I'd kick your ass.
I'm cold.
That's disrespectful.
Butt ass naked in the
Nah,
dark.
I
I'm
do too.
cold.
I don't like
You better
clothes.
cuddle with me, nigga.
I'm cold. Cut the fan off. Put the heat on. I'm cold. That's it.
My kids
The
go
fan
every
every-
other weekend.
I
I just
said cut the
naked
fan
all
off.
week.
Just turn the heat on.
I'm not a cuddler when I go to sleep.
Really?
Like it's hot. Get off me. Like
I mean, I can only do it for so long, but I do
Yeah.
want to cuddle in the beginning.
a
like,
little bit, like 5 minutes.
Nigga, hold me. Okay.
I'm the
It's
type
like
that
hot.
we cuddling and you turn around and your arm move. I be looking at you like,
Okay.
you don't let me no more.
For real. I feel
I
like
can't
a
turn
whore.
over.
You
No,
just
you
gotta
can't
toss
turn
me a
over.
wet rag and
If
tell
you
me to
turn
clean
over,
my
then
fuck up.
I'm instantly getting on top.
Sleep.
I'm like, where you think you going?
Right. I can't even feel this
Hostage
motherfucker.
in the
She did.
I'm holding you hostage. Where you think you going?
For real.
Or if you get up and go to the restroom, I'm instantly laying on your side of the bed.
Look. But I mean, I produce a lot of heat, so yeah, we can't do that all
It's
night.
hot.
We can't do that all night.
Oh, and then the snoring. Lord Jesus Christ. I can't sleep right next to you if you snore. I literally have like earplugs because I can't do it.
One of my
I be
exes,
trying to fall asleep first.
one of my exes used to snore. I used to wake
I'm
him
gonna
up.
go to sleep.
I wake him up. You snoring, I'm waking you up. You gonna wake me up? I'm waking you
It
up.
be too loud.
Sometimes he used to snore like, I just be like, you okay? Like,
Yeah, not
get
the
up.
Just get up.
Yeah.
No, I'll sleep with the TV on if I have a TV in my room. So
I be like,
I'm not
My
fine.
lights
snoring.
off. Yep. I got a face mask, earplugs,
no.
everything. I need darkness.
I need some kind of background noise. Like I need it.
Nah.
The fan's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I got the ceiling fan. I got a
Like
fan
yours.
facing my face. Then I got my
All these fans,
humidifier.
man, y'all make me
Like-
cold.
Mhm. And then
thinking
my AC
about it.
I can't
stay
sleep
on.
with a fan on me. I be waking up, throat be all dry.
I
and
know.
Yeah, I
no
can't do it
allergies.
with the
It
fan.
has to be, like,
I can do the
6
ceiling fan. I don't want the little.
Yeah, the ceiling fan be alright.
I got a little fan hooked onto my headboard and it faces right there in my face.
Oh
Damn.
no, man.
I don't got
Girl.
allergies, so I ain't got none of that. I don't get stopped up enough.
I didn't used to have allergies till I got older. Then,
That's,
They all
that's
hit me.
facts.
It's this Texas air.
It
That's
is.
what it is.
That's what everybody says.
It really is.
Like people who move from up north down here, they're horrible.
Mhm.
A lot of my patients are like that.
What?
That Texas air.
What
They
about-
like they
allergies.
move from up north
Allergies
down
and
here.
all that.
Oh yeah, no, Texas been fucking me up.
See, he's from Detroit, so.
Oh yeah, my friend down there.
Yeah, he from Philly, so we both from up north. For real,
Yes,
so
Lord.
Should be fucking me
Well,
up.
thank you, ladies, for being on the Where You Ask podcast, and we didn't treat the men too bad. We got you.
What about the male segment? Damn, bro, this bitch is.
Oh Lord.
It's only.
It's okay. We cut that part off anyway.
All right.
We cut that part out anyway. We're not even.
What about
Yeah,
the
'cause we
what about the
kinda
male
just
segment? 'Cause I got
talking.
some shit to say.
We gonna get that. We gonna get that set up. You know, my co-host schedule ain't more flexible than I am. You know, when y'all decide to get married with kids, the schedule is not as flexible.
Yeah, we don't tear nobody down.
We didn't tell nobody down.
Yeah,
we
we
y'all
did.
talk y'all ish.
No, y'all didn't. I'm just talking.
Make sure y'all insert
Because we could have called some names out.
clips.
You know, I got a list of
so y'all
names.
where they can reference.
We could have called some names. But we
I don't have, like,
she
no
called a
bad
name.
exes.
She did the
She sure
first
did.
and
She
last
said
I don't
the
give a
whole
fuck
name,
about
baby.
him.
The
That
whole
man said
name.
that
She gave that
today,
nigga. She
and I'll be
basically put
alright.
that nigga social security number out there.
If she had it, then we probably
I didn't even talk about had this
She
guy.
almost dropped that
I don't know how
Addy.
he found me. Found me on
She said,
Facebook,
yeah, he
inboxed
live on
me, and his
this
first
side.
date, he wanted me to go to his house for the first day. I'm like, I don't know you like that. And he lived with his grandmother. I was like,
Oh shit.
Niggas be trusting too much, because why you don't think that I could set you up? Like, I don't
Exactly.
really understand that. Like,
first date, grandmother's house, weird.
right, and I'm gonna take your grandma with
And
you.
then we barely started talking, and you always like we were barely at the talking phase. I'm barely trying to get to know you. I can picture you in my shirt, t-shirt, sleeping next to no
His
sir.
head
was trying to get
some
some
ass.
No sir, no sir.
That's
We're
all.
having his grandmama moo.
Right.
No,
My bad,
sir.
Miss Hattie.
With the hat on, with the.
That's funny.
But again, thank you guys for being on the Way You Ask podcast. Let people know where they can find you if you want them to find you, if you want them to follow you.
I'm not currently active on
She's
social
not active
media.
right now, so she's off social media. Will you tell us about your podcast, where people can find you, tune in, all that good stuff, in your
Well,
personal social
we
media?
don't actually have a Black Girl Dojo page. We need to make one, actually. But my personal page is style_me_lovely LUVLY on Instagram. Tamara Sells on Facebook. Hair Game Crazy on Snapchat. And I don't even know my TikTok name, but yeah.
I don't give out my personal information, but you can always follow Queenin' and Brunchin'. So it's Queenin', QUEENIN _Brunchin, BRUNCHIN _SATX, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
That's me.
And follow Tamara, because I'm not adding people because I feel like people are spying on me right now. So
She don't give out her personal information,
But she gave me
gave out his
I
name.
sure the fuck did.
Reginald Wright.
I don't.
Any thank yous you want to give out from anybody? Any thank you, shout outs?
You for having me. It was fun. I've never done a podcast before,
So
so
don't be shy.
I'm not. It was fun. I needed this.
Well, you came up with the idea a while back. Remember, you like
with
you should do a
Jasmine,
female.
and she left back to North Carolina or wherever without even seeing me, and
Oh,
that's been
wow.
my best friend since we were 12. I'm gonna
Oh,
fight
wow.
her.
Oh.
I'm gonna fight her. Shout out to Jasmine for leaving and not saying hi.
Any shout outs?
Definitely want to shout out Charles Pod, the camera guys. Y'all were awesome. You were awesome hosts.
Appreciate you.
All the ladies on the panel today,
podcast.
this was nice.
Take your mic
This is
off.
nice. And then everybody who may also end up watching this. Shout out to y'all for supporting.
Yeah, shout out to the supporters. San Antonio got an issue with supporting people.
Tell them.
Well, we be having this conversation all the time. But no, shout out to you. Thank you for hitting me up, asking us to come on.
I try to support people.
Shout out to these ladies. Shout out to God. You know, G.O.D. holding down all the
Ooh,
time.
say that.
And yeah, that's it.
We definitely got to do this again. Hopefully, we can do it with the guys here, so we can have
That
a
would
more
be fun.
conversation. You know,
That would be a lot of fun.
maybe the cameraman can step in front of the camera and talk his mess
Oh,
over there,
yeah, I
talking
got
about
some
stay
shit.
for the kids and all that. You know.
Kids. Generations, man.
Well, thank you, ladies, again for being on our podcast. It's the Black Lady Dojo.
Black girl.
Black Girl Dojo. Make sure you go ahead and check them out. And if you're into food, like she said, Queenin'
and Brunchin'.
and Brunchin', check it out. She's
Support
killing
your
it.
people.
Support the people. Good food. Man. Are you like Keith Lee of San Antonio?
No.
Somewhat.
We gonna try to
It was
get to keep
different.
me status, but
But it was,
Yeah.
when we first started doing it, it was kind of like that.
You ever tried a place that was not the best, but you still posted about it?
No.
Do you really give
see,
your
we
honest
weren't
review?
doing that at first. 'Cause
Okay.
we felt like we were gonna bash a business if we did that, and we don't want anybody to like lose customers. But now when I do it, I am just like, if I go, I'm gonna just rate everything, and it is what it
Just
is.
because you don't like it, someone else might like it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Is there too many taco shops down here? I got through other taco shops.
Girl,
We didn't
touch the
do-
taco shop.
Oh,
The
okay.
Eric's
was
taco
doing
was like the
mostly
first one I
like
did.
black owned.
Okay,
That
that's
shit
dope.
bust. Eric's.
and Cibolo, right?
Is that some?
There's one on Nacogdoches too.
What?
I know there's more than
I think
one.
that's
By the
what-
tire shop, by the yellow big tire shop by Cordova. That was like the original one.
What is it?
Because the one in
Eric's
Cibolo.
And he got the food. It's like the food truck right there, and then
Yeah.
that one I've been
Yeah,
around.
Eric's
That was
tacos
the
is-
original
it
one.
hit.
Yeah, that
Never
motherfucker
heard of
bust.
it. Need to go check it out.
I need to check it out too.
It's really good. He used to be like, so my dad helped start Cordova with the owner, right? And it used to be like just him in a little stand, and then he got to a trailer, and then he got to the building, and
That's how
then
you do it.
yeah, now he has two.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like that. We need a black El Camino. Because, El Camino, if you haven't been El Camino, they have a lot of food trucks. But we need a place where
Oh,
all
I
the
have
black
seen
food
that place.
trucks
I wanna
can,
go.
like, come out.
Yeah,
It's gonna be hard, y'all. Black food trucks in one spot.
it is.
Yeah, shoot
The
out
ratchetness they get on
We tried to put
I'm
down
here
like a
for it,
little
'cause I
food,
know we gonna have
food
some
truck
seasoning.
it.
throwdown.
I'm here for that music.
We need to put that together. Maybe some people can collaborate. We need a food truck throwdown.
We do.
Because I actually had reached out to like 50 trucks. It was a lot of people who were actually down to do it.
Let me know. I'll help
So
out.
I need to probably put that in motion. Maybe in 2024.
We like that. Man, if you ever need a judge, I love to eat.
Period.
Need a judge.
Okay, me too.
Thanksgiving coming up, that mac and cheese better be on point.
I know, I'm
Don't
hosting.
sign up for the mac
I
and
don't
cheese
even
if
gotta
you don't
cook.
know what
I'm
you
so
don't
happy.
know.
Oh,
for
please
real.
don't.
Please don't.
Please don't. Shout out to these lovely ladies again for being on the Wear Your Ass podcast. Shout out to my co-hosts who, decided to take a break and let the ladies take over. I appreciate you guys because, they be scared to let us take over. We got it. We held it down. We did our thing. And then hopefully next week, you guys can take over. The boys can talk their ish. We didn't do bad. So go easy on us. We went easy on you guys. Don't get us canceled like that. The boys said don't get us canceled. Shout out to everyone who support us.